Alright, this is the video of me breaking in a new Tohatsu 9.8. There's the model and serial number. And cowling's over there. I've had it running for coming up on an hour. The first 10 minutes was in an idle position, and I just let it run at idle. No stress on it at all. The engine's running really smooth. Oil's in the lower unit, oil's in the crankcase, of course. I'm using ethanol-free 90-octane gas. And right now on the tachometer, we get there. Bouncing around, but it should be around 600. The tachometer is kind of a guesstimate, I guess, is the best way to say it. When you rev the engine up or bring it back down, it records about what I think should be right. And I've been varying that speed since this is the break-in and the first hour. This is what I've done about every 5 minutes until the last 10 minutes. Started going a little bit longer. I'm varying the speed every 5 minutes up and down. Just to make sure I get it broke in properly. Right now I've got it on a low idle. In a minute, excuse me, watch that. A couple minutes, I got fresh water going in all the time. That's my spill water. And in a little bit, I'm going to shut it down after my first hour. I'm going to disconnect the gas, let it run dry. No oil light. That's right in here. So we got good oil pressure. I haven't had it in gear yet since it's in a tub of water. I don't want to throw it. The prop's still on. In a week, this is on a Sunday. It's April 16th right now. Sometime this week, I'll put it on my little aluminum 13-foot boat and take it out to a reservoir, and I'll run it around for an hour out there. That'll give me my first 2 hours at under 2,000 or 3,000 RPM, or half throttle is what the book says. They say that's around 3,000 RPM. And I'll go out there and run it for an hour back and forth, varying the speed. And that'll give me my first 2 hours. Then the 3 to 10 hours, hopefully I have it mounted on for my kicker. I'll put it on a bigger boat, and there I can go on to up to 3/4 throttle for the next 3 to 10 hours. And I can go up to full throttle for short increments. So we'll see how that goes. This is a 2020 motor. This is 2023. It was a new out-of-the-box motor. It never been run. Never had gasoline in it. The gas can and gas hose that came with it here on the floor, they were dry, dusty, never had anything in them. So this is a brand new motor. First time it was started was today. It's purring right along. It says I have 0.9 hours on it already. And running about 620, 630, somewhere in there. Nice and slow. Excuse me. This is the garage we do our boat work in. Got some motors in various state of repair. There's the bench. I had this tent set up. You'll see it in full here in a minute. We're just coming out of winter. It was cold. And my major project this winter was this 115 horse Johnson. It was a running motor when I got it. Cables were cut with a pair of Lyman pliers. And what I've done so far is put a new fuel pump on it, rebuild the carbs, new impeller down below, things like that. I'm getting it ready. What I want to do is put it on this boat over here. That's a 125 Force engine. Right after Chrysler let that engine company go, it's U.S. Marine is the manufacturer on this one. It later went to Mercury. This is a 1965 MFG Erie custom boat. And this will be my boat for going up on Lake Erie for walleye and perch. And so that's what we got going on here. And then I'm going to put that Tohatsu on here as my kicker. And a friend's boat is up here. This is actually his garage. He's gracious enough to let me use it and do my work inside. And a couple of jet skis and some other equipment up there. There's another little boat motor up on the other side of jet skis, and there's some more up front. And I've got a couple more to bring over and work on them in my garage. I've got a 6 horsepower Mercury from 1964, and then a 2018 Honda 2.3 that is what I normally use on my aluminum boat, 13-footer reservoir boat, just enough to putz around on. If you've seen my videos before, you know most of this stuff I'm just going over again. There's the cowl for that motor. It has now been an hour. Should show 1 hour on my timer. Still shows 0.9, but we'll get there. I'm going to ramp it up a little bit. In the 1300s for speed. It is now about 12 after or 9 after, so we're going to go with 1. There I am. 08. And get the RPM. Not too impressed with this tachometer. We're going to call that 1520. Looks like it gives a pretty good reading right off the bat, but then settles out and you can't really get an accurate reading. That doesn't really bother me too much. What I want to do is document that change in speed. That's really what I'm doing. And as long as I keep it under half throttle, I'm following the directions in the book. So thank you for watching this. Sorry about the camera and all that. You get what you get. You guys have a nice day. Thank you.